Hey guys, like I said, I'm trying out something new, and a big shout out and for the inspiration to Zaranyzerak. Not only for inspiring me to finally get my hands on something like this, which of course is a music stand, as you guys could probably tell, but also basically kind of taking a little bit of a page out of his playbook, if you will, to use it to showcase and talk about some things here that I have. Basically do, as he would call them, and he's the originator of them, closer looks. And what we're going to do is a closer look at something that I was surprised was on DVD. Had a complete DVD set when I was looking around, and I think, yeah, I was looking around on Amazon, and I was surprised when I saw this. I was looking for, like, because I have them right now. I'm not going to dig them out, but I do have the Blu-rays, the double feature Blu-ray, that is, of All Dogs Go to Heaven 1 and 2. And while I was looking for them one time, I noticed Amazon had this, and I was thinking, what is this? So I looked it up. And apparently, MGM decided to release the complete animated series of All Dogs Go to Heaven. Now, in case you guys don't know what the complete animated series is, just something there. In case you guys don't know what the complete animated series of All Dogs Go to Heaven is, basically it takes place after the second movie. Although they've pretty much altered some things here and there, and I think it would be up until the second season, because they ran for multiple seasons, that they would kind of fix some of the things. Like, for example, in the second movie, Sasha does not own the bar that she performs at. Here in the series, she owns it. So I don't know if something potentially story-wise happened off-panel. I don't know. Off-screen, I should say. I don't know. But in the series, she owns the bar. She actually owns the bar, if you will, in the series. And again, I don't know if something happened, off panel or something like that, or off screen, that, allowed her to gain ownership of the bar she performed at. And also, it seems that even though the second movie ended with her and Charlie living with Danny, or Daniel, as his name is, um, they are back on the street. They're back on their own. So I don't know what happened there. I don't know behind the scenes if there was a miscommunication or something. Because they still know who Daniel is. They still know who Danny is. So I don't know if they just decided to go off on their own. If they, because we see throughout the series, Charlie and Itchy live in their own, like, I guess you could say, loft, their own, I guess you could say, living space, apartment, whatever. And we see that Sasha, has her own place as well. I don't know if she still lives with Danny, or she, on occasions, or she has her own place. I mean, well, basically she does have her own place. It's somewhere. It's basically in the bar, but we also don't know whether or not she lives with Danny on occasions either. But it would indicate, like I said, that there was some miscommunication between the two sides when the series was being developed, because, again, it takes place after the series, but there are some things that are changed up about it that kind of throw a lot of people off guard. The other thing that throws them off is now the fact that Charlie and Sasha have an on and off relationship, a romance, or on and off romance, if you will. And that was kind of, like I said, that was kind of strange, seeing as though at the, basically you see that relationship build in the film and basically get acknowledged in the songs that they sing to each other, called I'll Always Be With You, and then of course the ending as well. So again, I'm assuming some behind the scenes issues happened, and that kind of caused confusion. And what they did is, a couple of seasons later, or during the next couple of seasons, they obviously started to fix those errors. I mean, there were still some things they left in there, I guess, as a compromise, but they also wanted to, work things out, if you will, to where it kind of closely resembles what was left off in the second film. the other thing about this is just like with Aladdin and the King of Thieves, or just as I should say, just as Aladdin and the King of Thieves served as the series finale, served as the finale for the series, the movie finale for the series. The Christmas movie, Christmas Carol, which is also on here, served as the finale for this series. And obviously, in the Christmas Carol, we kind of tell that Sasha and Charlie are indeed a couple now, so I guess something worked out in the end. We also, in this series, we also, I should say, see that Itchy himself gets a girlfriend as well. Itchy himself gets a girlfriend as well, so it kind of evens out, if you will. And I think her name is Betsy. Yeah, her name is Betsy, and she shows up several times in the show as Itchy's love interest, which is, I thought was really cool of MGM to do, the creative staff I should say to do, give Itchy an additional friend, or more on a romantic sense, with Betsy, and basically allow him and Charlie to really be more closer as friends than ever, because now they both have girlfriends, and as we see in one episode, they try to go on a double date, except they go through the whole switching bodies routine as well. And also about this series, we get to see Annabelle outside of heaven. That's right. I mean, now true, we've seen Annabelle outside of heaven in the climactic battle finale in the movie All Dogs Go to Heaven 2, but here we see her more so out of heaven, partnering with Charlie and learning that things have definitely changed since the last time she was on Earth. So it's really cool. It's really cool to see, and we also get to have a Charlie and Sasha moment. Yeah, Charlie. Okay, here's what's interesting about this. So Itchy, because Charlie and Itchy are having some of the disagreements, Annabelle steps in to kind of not only be his temporary partner, but to kind of do so as a lesson to both Itchy and Charlie, mostly Charlie, that hey, Itchy might have his differences with you, but you need to get along with him and realize that he means more to you than what you expect. And then Itchy, in another episode, he gets sick. He gets the flu, if you will. I guess you could say the doggy flu. So guess who steps in? Sasha. And Sasha makes the argument that she's gone on adventures with them before. So she steps in to help Charlie out, and then the episode ends with now Charlie sick and Itchy going with Sasha on on a mission. So they really basically played around with a lot of good ideas and everything. One of the key elements, if you will, in every episode, or most of the episodes, is you would have a miracle dog tag that would get used by the good guy, by Charlie and Itchy and all of them, sometimes correctly and not correctly, to help solve a problem or help get through a situation. So that was always like a key element, like the the centerpiece for the plot, if you will. We also get Carface and what's his name? God, I can't even think of his name right now. I know people are going to say what it is in the live chat as well as in the comments. What is it? What is it? Come on, Brian, think. Let me see if I can look it up here. Hold on, guys. But yeah, we do see Carface. Oh, and Killer. That's what his name is, Killer. I just thought of it right now. Carface and Killer do arrive. Killer showing up was a big surprise. So like, wait a minute. We know Carface came back in the second film. Obviously, he was able to find a way to get back from hell, at the end of the second film. But now he has Killer. How did Killer get here? And that's never really explained. It just happens. As far as I know, it's not really explained. So Carface and Killer come back. But then we find out, I think, potentially the answer as to why Killer's here and why Carface made it back. And that is the fact that we get introduced to Annabelle's cousin, Belladonna, who is basically a purple demon, succubus dog version, well, basically whippet dog version of Annabelle. She's basically like her twin, but she's her cousin, if you will. So yeah, this is a series set that they brought out several years ago, about a decade ago. I think it's still out there. I'm not really sure. but it's basically all of the episodes of the series, which I think is really really cool, as well as the Christmas finale. So let's go on down to a new area, not just a table, but we're going to try something out because I think I know the black box that Zaranyzerak uses, and I think it has to do with something like this. So we'll be right back as we get ready to transition down to see what the show, the series, and get a closer look at it. Alrighty, so perfect. This will work out perfectly if I can just adjust it this way from now on. There we go. But yeah, let me make sure I'm not zoomed in or anything like that. Okay. Yeah, but there we go. All Dogs Go to Heaven. The complete series, distributed by MGM. And as you could tell, it is it is a 7-disc set. That's right, 7 discs, spawning several seasons of the series, because it was such a big hit. And again, I think one of the things that made it such a big hit was the fact that it was totally different than what the original was. But then I think, like I said, they had to fix it. And of course, this comes with a nice slipcover. So I don't know if you guys can find the slipcovers anymore for it, but if you can, you're lucky. But yeah, here we go. We got a nice little case there. Just the same as the outer shell, if you will, the slipcover. And then on the inside, we have all the movies. Oh, the disc, and then of course, completely empty. And then here we have them all. So yeah, we have the Christmas one. We have volume 1, 2, and 3, which I think accounts for them all. So, whoa, almost bent the thing there. So now we're going to take a look at the series themselves, each disc. Again, these are all released by MGM. These are all released, and I think, let me make sure if I got this right, I think MGM, or the series I should say, ran for basically, I think the series ran for I got it here. I think there it is. Should say how many seasons in which form. 3 seasons, exactly what I said, 3 seasons. Yeah, I don't know, I think you can find it now on Peacock, I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure if you can find it on Peacock. But I'm pretty sure you could because it's MGM, and you know, you could find, I think most of the MGM stuff is on Peacock. It ran basically, like I said, for 3 seasons, 40 episodes. So according to this on Wikipedia, you have 13 episodes of season 1, 13 for season 2, and 14 for season 3. And the 3rd season was on Fox Family Channel, while the other 2 were in syndication. Yeah, it basically got to a point that it got so popular. Oh, excuse me, I hit my knee at the thing there. But it got to a point that it got so popular, basically, that Fox themselves said, hey, we want to bring that in and, you know, kind of have it for ourselves, if you will. So here's the first disc, got Charlie on there. And then there's the other side, and if we zoom in just a bit, you can see the episode titles, I think. You zoom in just there, there you go. You can see the episode titles right there on disc 1 and 2. Which is pretty cool. I don't think there's much in the form of special features, unfortunately. If you will. I don't think there's much in the form of special features. But it's pretty cool. It's pretty nice to have, if you will. So we're going to look on the inside here. And it's just regular discs. They're probably pretty much all the same. So here you have disc 1, or disc 3, and disc 6. Well, what is it? Oh, this is volume 2, and this is not. Oh no, this is volume 3. I'm sorry. Correction. Whoopsie. You know, this is volume 3. But yeah, those are the episodes on volume 3. Like I said, you probably saw that and you're thinking, wait a minute, this is volume 3, isn't it? Yeah, it's volume 3. I'm sorry. So that's disc 5 and 6. So, okay, we'll zoom back in. I'm sorry about that. Sorry about that. But yeah, this is disc. This is basically disc 1 and 3. So it's pretty cool. I'm gonna, and just to let you guys know, I may not be doing the music stand as much. I may use the table, and if I use the music stand, I'm probably not gonna hide up the tripod on the camera that much either. Just just for reasons, just change it up once in a while. But yeah, here's volume 3. I kind of goofed there, but yeah, we have Charlie on here with Annabelle, which is pretty cool. So that should give you an idea of maybe what episode is on there involving Annabelle. I think Annabelle was on one of the first episodes. Yeah, but this, I'm pretty sure it contains season 3, most of season 3. That's pretty cool. And since we're going out of order, let's find, yep, what is it? Volume 2. Here we go, we have Volume 2 with Carface and Charlie on there again. And on the back, get the artwork there, and then of course take a look at the episodes, if you will. It's pretty cool. So there we go. And same artwork. The difference is, I think, if I look at these real closely, yeah, the difference is just the logo. So this one was purple, so it had the purple halo on it, and then these have the red halo as well. So not too much going on as far as like I said earlier, like special features and stuff, but it's still really nice to have. And then of course we have Volume 1 of All Dogs Go to Heaven, the series with Itchy and Charlie on there. And of course, again, look at the episodes right there. The artwork is pretty nice, there's no doubt about that. I mean, some of it's just replica artwork from the other ones. It's pretty nice. So, because we got the blue halo here, we can expect that, yep, the disc have the blue halo on the name as well. So that's pretty cool. Right there. It's good. And then, of course, as a bonus to kind of wrap it all up, we have All Dogs Christmas Carol. That's right. This actually came out after the movie, thus, like as I said, with Aladdin and the King of Thieves serving as the finale for the Aladdin series. Christmas Carol, in a sense, for All Dogs Go to Heaven, did the same thing. It served as its series finale, and I thought, that was pretty cool when I found that out. And I think we could have pretty much, even after finding it out years later, I think years before when it initially came out, I think we could pretty much figure that that's exactly what it was, if you will. Basically, the finale that, like I said, came out in, I think, 1998. Yeah, it came out in '98, even though the series ran from '96 to '99. This came out in '98, and chronologically serves as the finale because we do see, spoiler, the possible death of Belladonna, if you will, at the hands of her cousin Annabelle, who basically drops a bunch of snow on her. So there you go. That's the cover right there. I'm surprised that MGM didn't release this. I know about All Dogs Go to Heaven 1 and 2 being a Blu-ray release, but I'm surprised they didn't do the finale for the series as a Blu-ray release, the Christmas one, if you will. But I thought it was pretty good. I actually watched it a couple times, and it's got a G rating, so that kind of tells you that it should have at least maybe got a finale in some shape or form down the line. But yeah, there we go. It's pretty nice. And basically, that's about it. So here we have volume 1, 2, 3, and of course the movie to round it out, if you will. So yeah, 1, 2, and 3 of the series. So that's pretty cool. And put it back in its nice little keep safe here. And put the slip cover back on, which sometimes could be a lot easier said than done. And there you go. So yeah, All Dogs Go to Heaven, the series. And that's about it. Yeah. Again, I was to kind of reiterate, I should say, I was kind of surprised when this came out. It was just amazing to see that MGM actually dedicated a complete series set to the series of All Dogs Go to Heaven. It was really cool to see that. And it was one of my personal favorites, honestly. I mean, I remember when it came out, I would watch it as much as I could in syndication, and mostly when it went on to Fox Family. I was like, I gotta see this series because it's so well done. So well done, except, like I said at the beginning, the fact that they kind of had, I think, a miscommunication on, how the series would go, unless from a continuity standpoint, they wanted to go with the fact that, oh, Sasha got ownership of the bar, and because of that, her and Charlie's relationship became kind of on and off and everything. And the fact that because of that, she and Charlie decided to move out of the house that they were living in with Danny, and move on into their own areas, like Charlie and Itchy, like I said, share some kind of a loft apartment like thing. And Sasha obviously moved into, I would assume, the van, the classic 70s, early 80s, 70s van that was part of the bar, if you will. That's what I'm looking for. So I can understand maybe from a continuity standpoint that they did it that way to make things more intriguing. But overall, besides some of the hiccups here and there, it's a great series. I can't recommend it anymore. I like the fact that they used it to introduce a rival for Annabelle. I mean, Carface being the rival enemy of Charlie, and Killer being the same for Itchy. That made sense. Again, I was surprised that they did the same with Annabelle when they gave us Belladonna, because Belladonna is the exact opposite of Annabelle. Really, really cool. And speaking of Annabelle, just like with the movie, kind of opened her personality up a lot more than the first one, this went all out with it. Anytime she got an opportunity to shine, like when she partners with Charlie, absolutely perfect. BB Newith, who played Frasier's wife in Cheers, and then his ex-wife on the Frasier spinoff. BB Newith does a tremendous job as Annabelle, as well as Belladonna. She really brings it. So, if you want to see the Annabelle character really expand, you got to watch this series. Not just the second movie, but you got to watch this series as well. It's really good. It does her justice. I'm going to put it that way. It does her absolute justice. That's all I'm going to say. So anyway, though, guys, that's going to do it for this closer look. Again, big shout out and thank you to Sean McLean of Zaranyzerak of the Multimedia Chronicles for inspiring me to do a series similar to his. He is the originator of it. Check his out. As well as actually finally inspiring me to get something like this to help me out with my videos, where either as package openings or updates or whatever. So let me know what you guys think down below. Comment in the like I said, let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section, as well as in the live chat during premiere. Like the video, check out Zaranyzerak's Multimedia Chronicles and his closer look and update videos, and you'll see why I took inspiration from him to go in this route. So until next time, guys, God bless, take care, peace.